Tag along as we explore the dumbest megaprojects from around the world. Number 5. Japanese nuclear reactor. When it comes to all things nuclear, Japan is a country that sure comes to mind. Site of the only nuke attack in human history, to the more recent 2011 fire in Fukushima, one of the country's biggest nuclear reactors. But hey, that's not what we are on about. Probably the most controversial nuclear project in Japan, the Monju power plant was once hyped up as a dream reactor. But the reality of this power plant was anything but dreamy. Back in 1995, a fateful fire caused by a sodium leak proved disastrous for the new Japanese plant. And just like all dumb scandals, a series of flimsy cover-ups by the Japanese government sure didn't help. Which means today, this nuclear lab is pretty much on the down low. In fact, did you know, during its entire 22-year lifetime, the Monju plant has only generated electricity for 1 single hour? I mean, hey, that's gotta be the dumbest energy deal ever. Having already cost the Japanese government more than 1 trillion yen, the Monju plant still needs billions of dollars to get back on track. And whether or not the hassle is worth it, we're not so sure. Number 4. Naypyidaw, Myanmar. Building a skyscraper is one thing, but to build a whole new city from scratch is quite another. 4 times the size of London, Naypyidaw has been the new capital of Myanmar since 2006. From a thick forest of rice paddies to massive roads and state buildings, did you know this brand new Burmese city took 10 years to build? Costing the government a whopping $4 billion, this bizarre ghost town is where joy comes to die. That's right. With more infrastructure than citizens to use it, Naypyidaw may have all the makings of a fine urban center, from malls and hotels to public offices and buildings. But this empty work of concrete has also caused a massive drain on the country's economy, leading many to wonder if urban planning of this scale can ever be worth it. With little organic life to support, let's be honest, Naypyidaw is probably the most uninhabited capital city in the world. Number 3. Hyperloop. Elon Musk is often called the most innovative man in the world, and for good reason. From space missions to AI, Musk has pretty much done it all. But can great ones like Musk also make dumb mistakes? Well, it seems with the flimsy Hyperloop project, Elon Musk may be running out of luck. Or should we say, logic? Hyped up as the 4th mode of transport in the future, Hyperloop is one of the most ambitious construction projects in the world. First proposed in 2013, this new and bold approach to inner-city travel has boggled the minds of many scientists throughout the years. But what exactly is the Hyperloop? Powered entirely by the sun, the Hyperloop is made of magnetic pods traveling through a vacuum at incredibly fast speeds of up to 700 miles per hour. But here's the thing. Pod travel through empty space needs staggering levels of energy to create and maintain a vacuum over hundreds of miles. So you can only imagine the cost. Not to mention the potential risk of explosion due to earthquakes, war, and even ordinary wear and tear makes the Hyperloop the least safe mode of transport out there. In fact, many scientists have called the idea unrealistic, while others are unsure if the ginormous level of investment is worth the risk. While Elon's idea of a Hyperloop may seem fascinating and exciting at first, it seems for a flat Earth and given the limitations of our own physical bodies, this one will probably be lurking in the pipelines for now. Number 2. The Palm Jebel Ali, Dubai. When it comes to Dubai, going extra is the mantra. And now, with the construction of the world's largest artificial archipelago, Emiratis have created a truly fascinating man-made miracle. But hey, what looks awe-inspiring from above may just be a big mistake up close. While Dubai's more famous artificial island, Palm Jumeirah, has seen an impressive level of development in a short span of time, its sister island, the Palm Jebel Ali, hasn't been so lucky. In fact, did you know Palm Jebel is almost twice the size of Palm Jumeirah? Sprawling over an area of 8.4 square kilometers, the island was planned to be completed by 2008. But unfortunately, the project was hit hard by the global financial crisis, with property prices in the Middle East falling to an all-time low. And today, over a decade later, the project pretty much remains on hold, and it's unclear if any of the original investors will come to the rescue. While long-term plans of developing the island are still in the works, it seems there is still one big glitch. Built on top of loose sand, the Palm Islands face a mighty threat. Remember, with sea levels expected to rise by 9 meters over the next few years, the changing climate could have devastating effects on Dubai's tropical tree. I mean, sure, when it comes to mega-scale works, Dubai is pretty much the talk of the town. But has the quest for greatness come at a huge cost? What do you think? Let us know in a comment below. Number 1. Ciudad Real Central Airport, Spain. Spain is one of the most popular travel spots in the world, which means when word caught on about a new airport in addition to the main one in Madrid, there was much hype in the country. Boasting one of the top 5 longest runways in Europe, the new Spanish airport is designed to serve 2 million passengers a year, or maybe even more. However, in 2009, once the airport was up and running, the company's billion-dollar dream soon came crashing down. As investors backing the project filed for bankruptcy, construction came to a grinding halt. Wondering why? Well, turns out, despite being called the Central Airport, there was nothing quite central about the new runways. Located about 200 kilometers from the Spanish capital, Madrid, the project's remote location quickly became its fatal fault. With passengers avoiding long inter-city journeys and most big airlines choosing to fly out of the capital, it's no wonder that within its first year of operation, the massive new airport was reduced to a single small-time airline, making Ciudad Airport the most underused airport in the world. So there you have it, some of the dumbest megaprojects in the world. With some megaprojects simply forsaken by their investors, others like the Hyperloop might be too risky to run.